Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna start to do the first scary story. Um, I'm gonna black out the screen because what the fuck? Excuse me. I'm gonna black out the screen because I realized that for one thing, it's way too sunny out, and for two, I'm just gonna be like this the entire time reading it. So, it was submitted to me by somebody special on here, and I really appreciate it because I asked you guys to send me stories, even if they're not real. If they're scary, they're scary. This one sounds legit, so I'm gonna pin this one down to being a legitimate story. But anyway, yeah. Let me know what you guys think. I do have a slight speech impediment sometimes, whatever. I emphasize very highly on my A's, and I tend to mumble. So don't expect perfection the first time, obviously. But yeah, just I'm gonna do this, and then if it doesn't work, then I'm gonna find another thing to do. But either way, I'm gonna figure out something to do. But this is something I truly, truly look forward to doing. I love scary stories. So yeah, bear with me. I'm gonna black it out, and then I'm gonna read it, okay? Alright. Halloween 2012. I was 22 years old. I decided to do what most 22-year-olds do for Halloween, dress up and party hop. My best friend and I were dressed like Michael Myers and Laurie Strode. Yes, I am a girl. Yes, she is a girl. It was our best duo costume yet. She looked just like Strode. We'd scare kids trick-or-treating. I even had hid behind some tall bushes, peeked out, harmless fun. No one got hurt. However, as the night was ending and we were walking to our house, my friend looks at me, frightened, almost white, and says, "Don't look, okay? Somebody has been following us for a long time, and I feel uncomfortable." So, me, thinking she's messing with me, I turned around to see just a man wearing a Walmart brand trick or treat shirt. It could have even been that "this is my costume" shirt, something dumb and cheap. I told her to chill, that he probably lives where we're walking. So we continued to walk home, and after about 10 minutes, she began to walk faster, which was irritating me. So I get up to her, and she says, "We need to run separate directions and meet at our spot. Only we know our spot." I don't question her because she's very self-aware, intelligent, and I've always trusted her gut feelings. So that's what we did. We ran. I realized, though, while running the opposite way of her, that he was chasing her, my best friend, which in turn caused me to run after him. It's in quotes, "I'm protective." So here we are, three people running for their lives down the street, and we finally see a family getting out of their car with their kids. We both started yelling, and the dad finally heard us. He walks to the end of his driveway, and the guy chasing my best friend ends up jumping a fence and ran off. After thanking them immensely and then realizing that I actually scared them while goofing off as Michael Myers, I figured he was a sweet man. He knew there wasn't a guy in our group, so he knew it wasn't a prank. Now, now, when he took off, he dropped a few things: a knife, cuffs, duct tape, and a tiny piece of rope. All legit too, not Halloween props with costumes. He drove us he drove us home, and we reported it to the police as soon as we got home. The guy was caught doing it to another young lady and was arrested. We found out after that he was a sex offender and his age group was 12 and below. My best friend is 5'1" and looks really young, especially with the wig. It just made her look like she was about 12. And wouldn't you know it, the girl he got caught going after was 11. That's terrifying. Be careful out there this Halloween. Make sure to bring mace if you're alone. Just don't go alone. That's actually good advice. Don't go alone. Don't be afraid to live your life. Don't be afraid to, go for a jog. Okay? Sorry, I don't mean to, bring up women, blah, blah, blah. As women, yeah, we do need to be more cautious. Yeah, we do need to look out more. Is that fair? No, not at all. We shouldn't have to be more cautious. But if you're going to go out, always bring something. There's a lot of ways to attack somebody. If somebody comes up and starts making you feel uncomfortable and you go to walk away and they start to follow you, there's nothing wrong with turning around and dropping the punk, if you get my drift. There's absolutely nothing wrong with fighting. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with flight. You just have to make sure you can get away. It's a scary, scary time, and I mean, it always has been. I mean, we're dating back to forever. But, yeah, if you're going out this Halloween and you're with your girls, or you're with your guys, because guys just be careful, That's kind of the only advice I can give you. It's just be careful. And I sucked at reading that story, so I'm probably just gonna go ahead and do the second thing where, like, adventures. So yeah, I don't even. I'll post this just because my YouTube page isn't anything. So, but yeah, love you guys.